Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
To Noah Fant.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 33-yard line.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Denver.
And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights. And he'll get in! Touchdown, Denver! Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah,
and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot down.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Their own 20-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Breeze to throw again. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of the half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go for a ball bound in the air, and now it's intercepted. Pitches by Janoris Jenkins. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
They start the second half with Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touch. Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it. They're back within a score. It's 8, 21-13.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Saints 13.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 23 yards, the final tally. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 43. 15 yards on the play, first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Clock will try again on second down. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
11 on the play. First down, Denver.
On first down, Locke. This is the tight end fan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
14. First down.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a two-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it second and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 8. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10.
7-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
The tackle.
They'll come up now on second and a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Throwing on second and long. Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Breeze.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. The try. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up
throwing again on second down. Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Breeze now on first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Pass complete here to Sanders, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down. And Breeze is intercepted for the third time. A.J. Boyd into the pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Block. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And the Broncos first
block off a play action. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A lot going to throw it here. Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Locke. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. And now it's second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's caught inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He's going to take another shot here. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's second down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Locke pass intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that.
And that's caught inside the 35. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The score, Broncos 35, Saints 19.
So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with foreign, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Can I hit that? Okay, yeah, yeah. Can I hit that? I ain't like it, okay.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying that. Running out the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta. How you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson high.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Denver Broncos. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's Elliott. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And a key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. A first down carry by Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Big stop, let's go. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Motion. 45.
Prescott from the gun. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And they'll get him down right about the 20. The tackle made by Todd Davis.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Second down and 8. Now Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know,
and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Deontay Spencer on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Block. He'll find Lindsey here. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. There he goes left side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down. They go back to Gordon here on first down. Ha-ha, Clinton Diggs there for the stop.
Ha-ha, Clinton Diggs brought him down.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okuebunam was the target there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Locke working out of the gun. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Down, Denver.
Got it.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Broncos, nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 12. And
throwing on 1st down is Locke. That's complete. Okuebunam. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. On 1st down, it's Gordon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Following the penalty, here's Gordon.
They ain't ready for us.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
1 yard line.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
McManus's point after is good. And it's now 13-7. This is Tony Pollard. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's Elliott. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on first down.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3.
Count. 47. 45.
To throw is Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Good. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
A gain of 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 8 yards to go on second down.
Here we go. 45 to Mike.
Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn
at. After the turnover, here's Locke. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Denver.
From the gun, it's Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Blocked pass.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And at the 47-yard line.
First down, Prescott. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Let's go,
to the air again, Prescott. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Xavier Woods. Oh, yeah! Locked pass. Intercepted.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Zerline's kick is up and through. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, and you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
On the return is Spencer. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. On the return is Spencer. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work. the 21-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Lock. This is the tight end fan. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Lock on target to Fant for a Bronco first down.
First down, Bronco.
From the gun, Lock. This is caught inside the 15. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Operating from the gun. Block. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 9. They go to Elliott again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The Broncos.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
55, mark, 55.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey, and he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Sean Lee on the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Lock.
at the 9.
This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
KJ Hamler. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsay. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The give to Philip.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and goal at the Cowboys' 2-yard line.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
And his kick is right through.
Broncos 20. Cowboys 16.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side.
Complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
5 at the Broncos' 39-yard.
2nd down at 5. They'll throw again. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And again, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And that is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that fourth down stop. Points would be ideal, as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Broncos
on first down. Lindsey, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
On the tackle.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
McManus to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up. And the defense loses him. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Blake Jarwin, 81 yards. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Prescott from the gun. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Block working out of the gun. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Gain of 6 yards.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Prescott on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Cowboy 1st down there, Prescott to Gallup.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he is all the way up past the 25.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That's complete, Okuebunam. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Broncos 1st down.
A lot going to throw it here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this a jungle, the top always gonna get something. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left with nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return is Spencer. And he'll be out of bounds here just... Past the 20-yard line.
The return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete.
25 yards that time.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's got this down to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
23 yards.
23 yards on the play. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 1st and goal at the 1. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets,
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's got the hook up to Dylan Cantrell. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. 1st down from the gun. It's Locke. This is caught. And he's brought down. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsey taking it in. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. Murray's 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. First target, first catch at a 1st down. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. A 1st down and more for Drake. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. from the gun. Murray. The quick slant caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Gordon on the carry.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Shotgun snap to Lock. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
KJ Hamler, 41 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
From the gun, Lock, and unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. After the penalty, they only needed a yard. They thought they could get it across. They could not.
The right play, the right call, even though it was unsuccessful. When you have 1 yard to get, how many times...
count on your off. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He's tackled at the...
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Murray to give. This is Drake. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 6 yards there. 1st down, Arizona. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. They'll run on 1st down. Drake, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. First down, Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Murray now. And the catch made by Hopkins. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No, easy, quick. 19 light. Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Yeah, let's get set.
After the turnover, here's Murray. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
14.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why?
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Was tackled at the 27-yard
The
line.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
48-yard line.
Check three. Watch twins. 19 Tiger.
Murray now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To try again after the sack. Murray. He's got it to Williams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, Murray. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the 1st half, and this one number 5. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To throw again. Murray going deep for Hopkins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
J.J. Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
Pass.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Got a man complete, it's Hamler. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. KJ Hamler, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
17. Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter.
Check, 45 the mic. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Deuce. 45, Mike, 45. Watch the slant, watch the slant. 45 the mic, 45 the mic. To run.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flush to his right. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Murray now on 1st down. He finds Hopkins complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Cardinals 1st down.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
25-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Noah Fant.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down, Broncos.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Denver.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Drake on the handoff.
A gain of 3, second down.
Jarrell Casey. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 17 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a desperation throw deep depth. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Locke. And that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 18. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
9-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. This is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Touchdown.
So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two. To throw in his lock. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Todd Davis. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Open man, he completes it to Judy. Past the 20. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on it.
Game over, time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go.
You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.
take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Locke. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
First carry for Kenyon Drake. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the
38-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Running, it's Drake. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Drake, the ball carrier.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now Drake. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. It's complete to Hopkins. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On first down, it's Drake. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 18-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw again on second down. Murray. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals.
Arizona.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and
on third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Locke now on first down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 10. To throw again. Locke. His throw incomplete.
In today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun snap to Locke. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And this one's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Murray forced out to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll run on 1st down. Drake. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Now on 1st down, Drake again. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Flushed out right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Broncos nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. And you do it with a little bit of humor. Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way a little bit.
A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th down with Locke. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the give, this is Drake. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, Drake. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Murray now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. He's got it to Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Able to slither by. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Drake. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
At the 41-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. First down, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. And the catch made by Hopkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter action in Denver. To throw again. Murray steps away. That is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
A 38-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
K.J. Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into it.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Kyler Murray.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
It's 2nd down.
Murray now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Set. 10 Tucson. Ready. What's left? What's left?
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Peters brought him down.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And this is going to double their room to maneuver. Able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Corey Peters brought
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Open man is Gordon, complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
That's good.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you wouldn't.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory.
That's the end of the 3rd.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Shotgun now for Murray. And he hits Drake. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 7-yard line.
And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals.
Arizona.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Again, they'll throw with Locke. He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception.
Kick it and go, kick it and go. With the form, spin move, is on scope. The sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With the form, spin move, is on scope. The sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft. Watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need to win, who need to win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine.